All right, shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give our honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Dash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Bashim Dash for this truth, knowledge, and wisdom. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, which the apostle elders a great millstone, to you, hopefully elect on the four corners of the planet Earth. Keep fighting, keep maintaining, push towards that goal, which is salvation, and we're closer than ever, man. We're going to jump right into the article. This has been circulating around. A couple of brothers have done videos on it. But I just wanted to, just touch base on this article to see that it makes more and more sense that the elites can't pass up an opportunity like this, to have the whole world in quarantine, and they push no kind of plans or agenda. So this right here is from Bill Gates. It says Bill Gates will use microchip implants to fight coronavirus. And this is from Biohack Info. So this is a biohack friendly site, and they pick up on a lot of news dealing with any kind of biohacking. Biohacking is where you use machines to augment your so-called flesh or your body, to make it better, so-called in their mindset, which is you can't make something that's perfect more perfect. All right. I mean, that's the Lord's work to do, but men can't make the body that was created perfect by Yahweh Shemel Shai any more perfect through their own means, okay? So let me read this. It says, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates will launch human implantable capsules that have digital certificates which can show who has been tested for the coronavirus and who has been vaccinated against it. The 64-year-old tech mogul and the second richest person in the world revealed this yesterday during a Reddit Ask Me Anything session while answering questions on the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. Gates was responding to a question on how businesses will be able to operate while maintaining social distancing, and said that eventually we will have some digital certificate to show who has recovered or been tested recently, or when we have vaccine, who has received it. See? So they're going to come out with that to say, look, you can't go back to work. You can't come back into society until you've been proven that you had this vaccine or the so-called injection for it, which could be a digital certificate, okay, which has information, what already has the capabilities of putting information like that on a actual microchip. It's the RFID or NFC technology, okay? Because this is a thing that you can put into a database, and it's not saying you have to put it on a chip. It just accesses a database of who has gotten the chip or who has been vaccinated or who has been treated against it. See? So it's going to be called NFC over in Europe, and then it's going to call RFID in the States. All right. Just like you drive on the left-handed side, or you drive on the left-handed side, and then you drive on the right over there, vice versa. Okay. It says RFID, virus, and NFC. What makes the difference between or versus? So pretty much the same answer. This is versus. Let me get I just want to get the legitimate answer for it. I ain't trying to read a whole bunch of things for it. All right, RFID is the process by which items are uniquely identified using radio waves. NFC is a specialized subset within the family of RFID technology, signifying NFC is a branch of high-frequency HF RFID, and both operate in the 13.56 megahertz frequency. NFC is designed to be a secure form of data exchange. See that? Data exchange. That's the same thing they're trying to push. They said they want a way that the businesses can know that who's been tested, who has been so-called vaccinated. That's data exchange between the company or whoever needs the information and whoever has that information. All right. Data exchange in the NFC device is capable of being both an NFC radar and an NFC tag. This unique feature allows NFC devices to communicate peer-to-peer. Okay. So NFC can communicate between NFC. All right. So this is leading up to this thing, man. All right. This is just more signifying that this situation right here is being pushed towards prophecy. That's why it says, speak now in the ears of my people, prophecy. All right. That's what we're telling you. This is prophecy that's coming to pass. This RFID chip is not all this right here. They need ordo ab chaos. They can't just bring in the chip without having some kind of fear behind it. And this is a perfect. People are gonna want to go back to the way it was. They're gonna want to go back to their normal lives. This is going to give them that. The elites have to make everybody as the most uncomfortable as they can. Food crisis. That's why you don't notice a lot of stocks. There's not a lot of movement in the stock market. There's not a lot of food coming in the stores. They're shutting down city by city because they want to make everybody uncomfortable as possible. To when they bring this ordo or the order, everybody's gonna jump to it. They're gonna line up in lines to go back to the way it was, but it's never gonna go back to the way it was because the control is gonna come with that chip. You may go back to work, but there's gonna be a new way. There's gonna be a new atmosphere around the so-called who is who. If you're so-called been treated for this virus, there's going to be that fear of if can it happen again. That's what everybody's going to be feared and put into the so-called control system through the elites pushing this mentality, and everybody's on that. They're going to give out this money. They're not going to do that without no strings attached, man. They're going to give out this money, but there's going to be something attached to it that you got to do or so-called get in the line. They're not just going to do this to help people out, man. All right. So let's jump into some precepts, and we're going to close out. I just wanted to give another, aspect to this thing right here. This is Revelations 13 and verse 16. We all know this verse by heart by now, man. All right. It says, and he causes all, both all. So what is including? Just like now, everybody's quarantined unless you have a pass to be outside or so-called reason to be out in certain cities, certain period of time. You have to have proof of why you're out. All right. And it says he causeth all, both great and rich, free and poor, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads. All these classes of people have one thing in common: money and so-called health. All of these people have to deal with health. It don't matter if you're a rich person or a poor person, you have to have good health. Just like this virus is affecting poor people, from the celebrity or from the people on the streets, the homeless, to the rich people. That's why you have certain celebrities that's catching it. Ibn Albers, okay, from Sierra Leone, he's catching it, so they can make sure to show that everybody's affected by this. Just like this mark is going to affect everyone. It's not just going to affect a certain amount of people. They wanted to make sure everyone's under this banner of the mark, man. It says that no man may buy or sell, because they're going to do away with that money system. So you're not going to be able to buy because they say the money's contaminated. It helps spread the virus. Don't be surprised if Esau comes out with some kind of storyline that says we can't use money no more. Okay. It says, that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, which is that technology. Okay. All right. That's what they're going to push out to the masses to make sure that they go into the system, man. Hey, and shalom to you brothers on the comment board. Shalom, shalom. I hope you brothers keeping faith and in good spirits, man. We in beautiful times, man. This is Revelations 14 and verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in their forehead or in their hands, the same shall drink of the wrath of the wine of the Salakia. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So that's what you face with. You either being destroyed on this side. It seems like you'll be destroyed because you're not taking that mark, but you're really preserving yourself from the destruction of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, which is coming. It's coming because during this time, it makes sense that a war can break out because you have the stock market crash. You have the stock market that's tumbling day by day. There's no clear sign of a reset yet. So they're going to cause a lot of anguish on people so they can receive. They're going to beg for that mark. They're not just going to take the mark. They're going to beg for the mark of the beast because they want everything to go back to normal. They want to go back to eating lobster and shrimp at a convenience. They want to go back to purchasing pork and committing adultery. Women want to go back to being promiscuous, and even women on Instagram and these places, they hurt because they know men ain't worrying about shaking ass right now, man. They worrying about making sure they lives are good. So certain things are getting cut, and these women are extras, man. All right, these women are getting cut. They're feeling it because now they're gonna jump on it too because they want that normalcy. All right, that's what these people are gonna chase. They're gonna chase normalcy again because normal is gonna be the new so-called the thing to have is to go. I wish things were the way it was, man. All right, this is Isaiah 36 and verse 6. Lo, thou trusteth in the staff of the broken reed. What's that broken reed? It's this society, man. Esau's power structure. Okay, on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, if you put your trust in this place, it will go into his hand and pierce it. That's going into that charagma. All right. Something that's inserted. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. So all the people that put their trust in Egypt, you're gonna have to go. You have to lay down with the system, man. All right, you're gonna have to lay down with the woman. You're gonna have to commit that spiritual fornication, man. All right, because that's what you're doing when you take that mark of the beast. You're saying that you trust more in Esau's society than you trust in the Lord, man. That's why you got to be destroyed. You are disrespectful, man. All right? Because you saying that you trust rather in what Esau is saying than what the Lord wants. This is Psalms 146 and verse 3. It says, put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. So don't put your trust in the Son of Man or the princes of the world, Trump and all these other leaders, because you put that in your body. You're putting your trust in a man that can't save himself. Esau can't save himself. So why would you take Esau's mark, man? Esau don't got nothing to hold off the Most High, man. It says that his kingdom is going to be put away in 1 hour, man. 1 hour is so great riches. That's how long the Lord going to take to deal with this man and set the earth in the right motion, man. 1 hour. So you going to put your trust in that? He can't even bat off. He can't even last a day against the Lord, man. This man gonna be done in 1 hour. Hundreds and hundreds of years have been brought down to 1 hour. That's what you're gonna put your trust in. No, I'm gonna put the trust in the power that can do that in 1 hour, man. It says he breatheth good. It says he breatheth good, Salakia. His breath goeth forth. He returneth to his, it says to his earth. In that very day, his thoughts perish. So that's going to be the same thing with Esau. The very moment he's taken down, exactly, no chip for me. Yeah. Soon as he's taken down, the thoughts of the new world order, the way the world was going, that's going to perish, man. That's going to perish with him. That's why it's going to be changed. We're going to hide ourselves in the chamber, which is the huge fathership that Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to come in and deliver his elect. And he's going to plead with us, man. He's going to purge out the rebels, the ones that need to be judged in front of the Lamb, and then we're gonna get the kingdom going, man. All right. Hey, like the brother just said, Psalms 91, and it says, "Happy is he that hath the power of Jacob for his help." So happy are you that have the power of Jacob. Which the power of Jacob? Yahweh Yahweh Shai, man. Happy is he that hath the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the power of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in the Lord, his power. So your hope should be in Yahweh Shem Yahshua more than ever. Don't worry about your food, man. Even if you brothers ain't got the food or the money to get the food, don't worry about it, man. The Lord gonna make a way. He'll set it up where a brother will be there for you, or the Most High bring you a way where you can get food, man. The Lord loves faith, man. So we should give him that much. That faith is it says it's impossible to please the Lord without faith. So if we don't have that faith, then what are we in this for, man? The Lord got it, man. He said this is the time where the Lord will show out, because we've been doing what we can for his word's sake. Now the Lord is acting for his name's sake, man. And it's going to be beautiful time that the Lord is going to make happen. It says, which made heaven and earth and the sea and all that therein, which keepeth truth forever. So the Lord keepeth the truth forever, man. And we can do nothing but to what? Just to push it and to wait for it to come to pass. Because it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. This is Proverbs 24, but to what? Just to push it and to wait for it to come to pass. Because it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. This is Proverbs 25 and verse 19, and we're going to close out on this. Proverbs 25 and verse 19. It says, confidence in an unfaithful man is a salakia. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of arrow, out of socket. All right. Oh, salakia, let me get that one more time. This is verse 19. Yep. It says, and a foot out of joint. So that means it's good for nothing. So putting your trust and your faith in Esau's society is like, it's like using a broken tooth or a foot out of joint, man. It's not going to prosper. It's not going to be good for you. You can't lean on it. It's good for nothing, man. As he that taketh away a garment in a cold weather, that means you cold. You're going to be left out there shivering, man. And as vinegar upon knitter, so is he that singeth songs to an heavy heart. So sometimes if you in that mood, you ain't trying to hear that, man. You ain't trying to hear that. But the same thing we telling you, don't put your trust in Esau, man. This man's getting ready to put out this mark of the beast because that's his agenda. That's the thing that the Lord has set forth in his heart, man. He don't know why he's doing it. He wants to do it. And as soon as he does it, that's going to be the end of him. And I'm talking about the elites in general. This is a small guy compared to the elite. He's a front man. All right. He's a fall guy. So with that, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai for this truth, knowledge, and wisdom. And Lord willing, this is edifying and to keep you brothers in good spirits and good faith. We almost there, man. All right. We almost there. What is that? Is that the UN? Man, look at this demonic ass shit right here, man. Look at this, brothers. On a damn crow. They got a damn crucifix. I don't know what that is, but it looked demonic, man. All right, whatever. Let me see the caption on this picture. Yep, this is the United Nations Summit 2016. Huh. So either way, Shalom Akim, keep faith. We almost